Hello and welcome to my tutorial, BG Play tutorial on Sunset Decoy. Without further ado, we will have an nmap scan of the IP address and we save it to the basic scan file. We could just scan a few ports, really and truly. I think only 2 are open, but just to be on the safe side, I scan all of it. And it was actually quite quick. So as you can see, only 2 ports are open, 22 and 18. So we do just an aggressive scan, save it to detailed scan, but of course you can name it the way you want. Because it's open, there's a HTTP, we can straight away just have a look at the website. Oh, it just came back already. The burp speed is on. Right, so the save zip file it's available, as you can see, so it kind of crying out for us to download it. Yeah, copy link. And if you look at the detailed scan, we can see again index of, and then the volume is just there, save zip file. Usually you might want to do this through the FTP, but this time they put it on straight away on HTTP. So we could just use wget, and if you're trying to unzip it, it's asking for a password, and as you can see, it looks like some valuable information inside, so we leave this as it is. So what we could do, we could use John, zip to John, save zip, and let's say, I don't know, I'll just put zip hash. So let's say okay, now in this case what you need to do is you could use nano, for example. That's my favorite. And what we need to do is we need to cut out this one. So when it comes to zip hash, it starts with a $, and in this case it's pkzip, and even at the end we can delete all of this. Yes, even this one, so just leave the other like that and just save it. Now you could use John to crack it, but the easiest, I prefer hashcat. I'm more like a hashcat guy. So what we could do is you could have pk zip, and yeah, I know it's a bit confusing, but what we know is it's a multi-file, and also we know, so it's definitely not the master key. We could use a 225 maybe as a last try. Ah, okay, so it was 225. So where is it? Yeah, it says mixed multi-file. Yeah, it's a bit confusing because zip file is already compressed, so yeah, but this is mixed multi-file, so that's the one that we are using, and it's done as well. Brilliant. So the password is manual. Okay, now we could save it, but there's no need. We could just open again. Now instead of unzip, it's always a good practice to use 7Z if you got it, and I think it's just X like this, so extract. And if you look at it, there you go. So basically the whole etc folder, I mean most of it you will see, was wrapped up. I mean the main thing is here really, but what we are interested in mainly is the shadow file, because it looks like we can read it. And so we got the root, which probably is pointless to do, and this one's a very strange username, so you can see it's full of numbers. So what we are interested in here is just this one, so we'll just copy it. Again, I prefer hashcat, so we could just put I would just call it like user hash. I always make this mistake. So hashcat using A0 and 1800 and the user hash. And as you can see, it's cracked, so the password is server, and funnily enough we don't need to copy this because it's quite easy to remember. And what we need to copy is the username, so this long number, that's the username, and then we just simply SSH into it. And I don't think we have any name for this. So let's copy the IP address, and we log in with S, and we log in with server. Yeah, now the problem is if you try to do anything, it says command not found, and it says rbash. So one way to get around this, if you always, let's say, I don't know if locate is working. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, so you would have to use something like this. Yes, it's a bit frustrating, so what we do is we exit and we specify the T option, and we just say bash no profile. I believe that's the way it is. Okay, but at least we are in bash, so that's that's good news. Yeah, actually it was a typo, so I think it's like this. Anyway, it's not found, but if you look at ID, that should be working. There's nothing special about it, or you could actually have been who am I, and yeah, that's it. So if you look at now, you got bash, and also if you look at the path, yeah, so that's a bit strange, but anyway, so if you look at, and of course you can copy the user txt. Now what we can see straight away, this kind of honeypot decoy, so it's a program. So just start it. Now obviously you can play around with all of this, but what we are interested in is launch an AV scan, and it says it will be launched in a minute or less. So what we could do is we upload a file, so we can set up a Python, I mean the HTTP server listener, and then what we do here is to just check quickly just to make sure the structure. Oh yes, it's probably like this again. Yeah, So as you can see is AMD 64. Yeah, definitely. So what we do is wget, need my IP. It's on port 80, sorry, and then it's called PSPY64. Oh, right. So we need to get again the bin. Now, if you don't know where to download it, if you can Google it. It's from GitHub. It's a very powerful tool. We have to the chmod, and basically what we do. I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, it's there. Permission denied. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, yeah, I didn't pick up on this. I didn't do it properly. Yeah, it's a bit frustrating to use this all the time. Should be okay now. So what we do here is basically, what is it called? It's similar to the cron tab, so it just monitors every minute, every 2 minutes, every 5 minutes, whatever it is, what's happening. So as you can see, we have found a lot of stuff. So it started only 30 seconds ago. Usually here nothing special, it's just this is us, the 1000 UID. That's the root. 0, I think this is the system, WW data, yeah. So a lot of things are going in the background, but what we are interested in is some kind of cron job to find. And there you go, straight away we can see it. So it's initiated by root, so that's a 0. And it looks like it's every minute, I guess. We'll see it later. It's always good to check. But because of the message, we assume there's every 60 seconds. And there's some kind of script in the root folder. I don't think we have access to that one. But what we can do is we have a look at this. What is this? So if you go down, oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, it was executed again in the following minute, so it's fine, we can shut it down. And then what we could do, just using search exploit. Okay, it doesn't work. Ah, there you go. So we have, just to make it clear, local privilege escalation. We could use Metasploit as well, or this one, it's up to you. Now I like to stick with the, not the Metasploit, but the other one usually. So we know the number, so what we just do is search exploit -m, and then we just put the number 33899. And that should download it. Yeah, there it is. So you can read through the whole thing, but basically what it says is just a simple shell, and we have to name it update, and it's better to do it in the TMP folder. So really and truly what we can do yeah, that's the one. So we just go into the TMP folder, that's the easiest one. And then basically what we do is we use the user bin nc. So as you know, we always have to give the full path, unfortunately. and 444 is okay, and my IP address is, I forgot it, 45.242. So it's been cat oblate. So as you can see, should be okay. Change one again to make it executable, and then just rely on the cron job really and truly. So as you can see, the clock, I think we have 40 seconds and it's going to be executed. Now obviously there are different ways to solve machines, as you know. Maybe we could upload limpies, maybe there are different solutions. You can use the Metasploit if you want, but I think that's the easiest really. So it should be on 2 seconds, should come right now. If not, then we didn't do it, something didn't do right. Yeah, unfortunately again I made the same mistake, so I forgot the bin. It's really frustrating, so now it's okay. So because of this mistake we have to wait again. It should be only 10 seconds. So it should come now. Hopefully it's gonna work. Yeah, brilliant. So who am I? Root. And then you could just get the proof.txt. But that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, that would be excellent, or if you can leave me any feedback, I would be very happy about that. But thank you for watching, and see you next time.